Hey everybody, it's Russell from In the Comics, and I'm here with the lovely and talented Anna Mia. Anna, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. We're here at the Lexington Comic-Con this year. How many years have you been coming to this con? Is this your first one, or?
This is my second one. I was here last year.
Okay, and just talk about this Comic-Con itself. This is our largest event in all of Lexington in this convention center every year. This gets bigger and bigger all the time. Just talk about the people, your fans, and who comes to see you.
No, when I first got invited to Lexington, I was kind of like, a convention in Lexington? Okay, what's in Lexington? There's bourbon and barbecue, I know that. And then I got here and everyone's so friendly. It really is that whole Southern hospitality. Everyone's so sweet, so nice. All the fans are great. Like, I love them. They're so excited that we're out here. The celebrity guests that they get here are amazing. And then the vendors, like, there's so much stuff I want to buy in here. Like, I make all this money and then I just spend it in here. But no, I love this convention. So when they invited me back this year, I was like, definitely, because I made so many good friends here.
Talk about this, talk about the staff, how they've been treating you, how they tend to your needs.
They're fantastic. I have never been to a more organized convention. I love it. You get here and they give you your whole lineup. Like, here's where you got to be. I'm like, thank you so much, because my mind by like midday Friday is just shot. So the fact that they've got it all organized for you and everything goes so smoothly. I love the staff here. They're so friendly. They always know what's going on. I love it.
With all the diversity that's going on in comics now, I mean, DC and Marvel really kind of changed things up. And what's that like for you as a cosplayer to have all these different new options coming down the pike?
No, I love it. I feel like, you know, Marvel and the different comic companies, they're really starting to get the fact that cosplay is this big thing that's going on right now, and especially with women, and it's a great way to reach out to kind of an untapped market for them. Previously, you know, not a lot of women, traditionally not a lot of women have been into comics, and not necessarily not so much, but we haven't been as open about it. And now that cosplay's come out, we're like, yay, we can actually be, accepted as being the geeks that we are. And it's great that the studios have kind of figured that out, and they've kind of worked on bringing out more female characters and even the male characters. And I know they're trying to do gender swaps and stuff like that with characters. So it's great. I love it. It gives us an opportunity to have more characters to cosplay and just show our love for the companies and everything,
Chad behind the camera here was saying, they were talking about cosplaying, and he said he really enjoys when there is some gender swamp in cosplay. Do you do any of that? What characters are like your favorites if you do that?
Oh God, okay, so I did an Aquaman. It was my own version of that. My favorite one was, and it actually started off as a bet with one of my friends. He said he's a 6'3" Marine, and he said that he would be Bunny Bulma from Dragon Ball Z. So in the full bunny suit with the heels, if I would be Master Roshi. And I'm at Dragon Con, which is, normally a very, it's the Mardi Gras conventions. Girls dress in very, sexy costumes. And here I am as an old bald man walking around. And to be honest with you, I have never had more fun at a convention, because I went up to all my friends and I'm like, Master Roshi's a giant pervert. So I'm going up slapping my friends on the butt. And I had a bald cap on and a beard and no one knew who I was. So there were a couple of times where I had to lower the beard. I'm like, guys, it's me. I was like, don't punch me. It's just me. But I ended up having a blast. It was so much fun being an 80, 90-year-old bald man.
Well, there you go. Her best cosplay is an old bald man. But talk about just this group of ladies here who, Sony and Ivy Doom. Can you talk about this kind of community? Because you guys have a big following. Seems like kind of the bigger ones all kind of gather around. So you guys have pictures yesterday, having fun. Talk about just this cosplay community.
Oh, it's been great. Being able to come to conventions, and I go with some of the same girls, and we just develop this great friendship. All these girls right here, they're all my friends, and so it's kind of like when we go to conventions, it's like a reunion almost. And we're all very supportive of each other, and we hang out and go to dinner after the shows, and it's great. And I love these girls. Sony's well, Sony and I live near each other, so I get to see her. And then Ivy's like my wonder twin. And Nicole, I just love Nicole to pieces. So it's like a big family, in all honesty.
Well, convention season starts ramping up in January, around into March. Convention's starting to happen. All the big ones are coming. What do you have planned? What can people expect to see this year when you convention? Got anything new coming that you haven't done yet?
Well, I've got Spider-Girl coming out. That's my first time sewing up a sub-dye suit, and let me tell you, I know why they pay people to do that. Oh, really? It's a pain in the butt. But no, I've got a couple big ones coming out. I'm doing Machiko, which is the female alien versus predator warrior chick. I'm doing that one with Sideshow Collectibles for their new figure, their new statue that's coming out. So that's a big one. I'm really hoping to put together some really big costumes this year. I'm doing kind of less convention touring, so that way I can come out with some better costumes for this year. I really want to wow people. So.
Awesome. All right. We look forward to that. Again, thank you so much for your time. I do appreciate it. Have a great rest of the convention. I know we're last day, but hopefully you had a good experience here. And all right. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.